Oh, the allergies still spreading. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Fico here, and still don't have a tripod. I still don't have. Right now, I've got 4 books and a candle propping the camera, and my Rode mic is to the side, so still jerry-rigging the setup. But today I'm here to talk about something that made me really, really upset and really, really mad, and it is Change the Cover. This is a brand new, brand spanking, and now sadly successful hashtag campaign done by special snowflakes or SJWs or whoever is offended easily because they got butthurt over a revelation of a variant cover. This is going to be for Batgirl 41, and the artist, whose name is Raphael Albuquerque, by the way, kick-ass last name. Should have twanged the left over to Albuquerque. But I must have heard that joke from him coming on DC Comics every time. They must call him Bugs or something. But anyway, Not Bugs did a really, really kick-ass variant cover. I'm going to post it here so you could see it. It's a variant cover where it shows Batgirl being held by the Joker. Now, if any of you've read The Killing Joke, you know immediately what this means. It's like you see the Joker, he's dressed up like if he was in The Killing Joke, and Barbara Gordon is dressed as Batgirl. Of course, she's Batgirl, and obviously she's scared and frightened for her life, and then she shows that she's crying in one eye, and you know why? Because this is canon from what happened, or canonical, whatever you call it, from what happened before. And Barbara Gordon is like horrified because it's the Joker. It's the Joker. He is one of the fiercest and most insane villains ever written, and even supernatural beings are scared of this guy, and he does not have powers. I mean, that's freaky. So anyone that's just like gets in contact with the Joker, you feel that this is the exact reaction. And who better than the person who got paralyzed by an encounter, and then made her father go through one of the worst nights of his life in The Killing Joke. And this is an homage cover. This is an homage cover, and clearly it says it here in his sadly his apology. And of course, a couple of people banded together and started doing this hashtag called Change the Cover. And of course, because DC are a bunch of ineptorators who are afraid to get even a little bit of bad press, and they cater to the whims of the fucking butthurt people, we're not getting the variant cover. Now, let me remind you that a variant is only a limited run of a comic book's cover. The comic book itself is coming out still. Just the cover of it is, you're not going to get a variant cover. So, because a few people who cannot take the sight of a cover, who probably don't even know what the cover is about, and all of a sudden they get butthurt, we don't get a variant cover. And Raphael has to go on and apologize after he get bombarded, because of course that's how they do anything. They bully people into submission until they can't take it anymore, and then it's pretty hilarious coming from a group of people that claim they're being harassed all the time. So they use harassment to get what they want, even though they're getting harassed by people. I mean, it's disgusting. I mean, let me read you what Raphael Albuquerque said. He says, "My Batgirl variant cover artwork was designed to pay homage to a comic book that I really admire, and I know it is a favorite of many readers. The Killing Joke is part of Batgirl's canon, and artistically I couldn't avoid portraying the traumatic relationship between Barbara Gordon and the Joker. For me, it was just a creepy cover that brought up something that the character from the character's past that I was able to interpret artistically. But it has become clear that for others, it touched a very important nerve. I respect those opinions, and despite whether the discussion is right or wrong, no opinion should be discredited. My intention was never to hurt or upset anyone through my art. For that reason, I have recommended to DC that the variant cover be pulled. I am incredibly pleased that DC Comics is listening to my concerns and will not be publishing the cover art in June as previously announced. With all due respect, to Rafa. And then, of course, after that, DC Entertainment said, we publish comic books about the greatest heroes in the world and the most evil villains imaginable. The Joker variant covers for June are in recognition of the 75th anniversary of the Joker. 75th. Sorry. Regardless if fans like Raphael Albuquerque's homage to Alan Moore's The Killing Joke graphic novel from 25 years ago or find it inconsistent with the current tonality of the Batgirl comics, threats of violence and harassment are wrong and have no place in comics or society. We stand by our creative talent, and per Rafa's request, DC Comics will not publish the variant cover, aka fuck you, DC Entertainment. We stand by except until we get bullied and harassed. See, that's why I'm mad at DC too, because these fuckers, because there's no better word to describe them, these fuckers get a little butthurt because Barbara Gordon's not being depicted as a perfect little angel. Oh no, this feminist icon, we declared a feminist icon. They declared a feminist icon. Oh, it's getting, now she's, oh my God, the Joker's there, and she looks like she's being raped. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. Please, DC, don't do this to our hearts. We'll get so mad. We're gonna start a hashtag and then harass Rafi over and over and over and over and over until you tell him that his art is not okay with you. And it's gotta go. Yeah. Art is supposed to be subjective. Some people are not supposed to like everything artistic about everything done artistic. But apparently nowadays, because we now have to cater, we now are finding ourselves, these companies catering to the whims of these shitlords. Now all of a sudden, now an artist like Raphael, Albuquerque can't do an homage, can't pay an homage to the Joker or to the comic he loved the most because a few people felt offended. And DC says that they will not tolerate these kinds of treatments to people like Rafa. But instead of telling them to go fuck themselves, they cave in. So basically they said, we will not be tolerating this bullshit, but we're going to take it because reasons down below and further interpret them whatever you like. So DC was right, but they still did the wrong thing. And I don't fault Rafa. I don't fault Rafa at all. He is an artist, and people would have criticized him even so because they felt that it should have been a better cover. They probably should have. I mean, that's the thing about art. It's not supposed to be accepted one way. Everyone in the world is supposed to feel something about it differently. That's my opinion. That's why I find art very fascinating. It's like, but no, apparently nowadays you let a few little cretins get hurt. They start doing this bullying, this harassing and death threat campaign on him for what? For a limited edition variant cover. But now we don't get that variant cover. The fans don't get the variant cover. And now that only just sets a precedent. Now you don't get to do art because it's what's in your heart. and you want to represent it with your hands. No. Now you have to cater to the whims of these fucking shitlord asswipes because it might offend them and it might make my company look bad. It's amazing. It's amazing. First, a scientist lands a probe on a comet and then has to apologize because a few people didn't like the shirt he was wearing. Gamergate turned into a woman gamer hate campaign by these people who cater to those specific whims instead of it focusing on what it was about game journalism. But now an artist can't leave his cover work. These are the same people that got Grand Theft Auto 5, a game that has already been out, banned because they didn't like that the game offered an option to kill prostitutes. And they didn't look at everything else. They just focused on, digital women are getting hurt by digital man that is not real. Banned. But then again, they would ban cookies in Australia. That's why I call it Pansy Land. But enough about them. This is about this fucking bullshit. This is the world that you and I live in right now. This is the world. You love something and with a passion, these people will take it away from you. And it is maddening. It is so maddening. And I said, they're not your shield. Comic books are not your shield. Batgirl is not your shield. And DC Comics is not your shield. Fuck all of you. Fuck every single one of you who went on in this tirade, and the people who are thanking Raphael for his apology and for DC for being awesome about doing that. Yes, you turned art into censorship. Yes, you couldn't just let it go and let the variant go limited and then you will never have to hear from it again. No. That would be too difficult for your little fragile pencil thin bones to handle. No. You had to totally do something because that's what passes off as doing something good. Telling other people what they should like and shouldn't like. And this is what it is. A few people said, I don't like this. I think you should take it off. And we'll harass you until you do. And DC caters to their whims by letting them get away with it. This is the world that we live in. So, So if that's the world that you want to live in, then go right ahead. Continue to give them everything that they demand and ask. And instead of standing up for your comic book artists and telling these fucking people to go fuck themselves, if they don't like it, they can go fuck themselves, because there's actually people who like his art and they liked the variant cover, like me, and we'll keep it, and then you guys can just go. But no. This is the same as gaming, it's the same as movies, it's the same as music, it's the same as everything. Everything that they have a problem, they will harass people for it until they get it. We want them to go away. They want more. They want more to ruin everything. And people are probably saying, oh no, this is just the cover of a variant. It doesn't mean anything. No, it means everything, because now they get to dictate what happens in the next one. The next time that somebody else wants to pay a homage, or the next time that they portray a character in a different way that they don't like, they're gonna raise the stupid fucking hashtag change that cover again. They'll do it because it worked. Fucking unbelievable. This is unbelievable. It's unbelievable how we have gotten to this point. And I'm so disappointed in DC for letting this continue. And I'm so sorry for Raphael, who had worked hard. I think he would have worked so hard to get this thing portrayed. He poured his heart and soul to pay homage to Alan Moore and to the artists that worked with the Killing Joke, and for the people that created the Joker, and for DC Comics as a whole. He was just putting his piece of history. But now that piece of history, that art, is not good enough for the fucking people that don't want to see women being portrayed as weaklings in a comic book where the man holding her is the villain who had previously handicapped her and makes a living hell out of her family, out of her bat crime fighting family on a fucking regular basis. But they wouldn't know that. Saw the cover, instantly offended. Fuck them again, and I hope that DC realizes what they have just done. They opened a Pandora's box. The way to keep this from happening is to either take back what you said, release the cover, but you won't because you're catering to you're trying to protect your artist. I get it, but next time, don't let these motherfuckers do this again. Because then people will then look and say, oh, look, the big giant publisher DC, they're caving to them. They won't release a cover if you raise enough hell. That's how it works. That's how it works. You give them what they want, they'll get it. You don't give them what they want, they'll go away to try to get something else done. It won't work, and then they'll just drop it until the next one. And then it happens again until they realize that they can't dictate what we can like and what can't like. What we can't like and we can like. That is how it fucking works. DC, Marvel, Image. Think. And that's for everyone else outside of comic books. Keep giving these fucking whores what they want, and they'll continue to win. That's it. It was a very passionate, kind of mad outburst, but this is the truth. You want them to go away, you just don't give them anything. But continue to give them everything, they're never going to go away. So that's it. That's what I wanted to say. And if anybody has an opinion down in the comments, leave them down below. And if any of you motherfuckers want to come into my video and tell me how big of a fucking asshole I am and that I just don't get it, I don't care, because there is nothing that you could tell me that will make me believe you for doing this bullshit. There's nothing you could do. Nothing you could do. I have had to hear about you fuckers for the last couple of years. I do not fucking care what you have to say. You have no earthly idea how the world works. You have no idea what good or bad is. Everything, it caters to you, and it shouldn't be that way. You don't like something, just don't do it. Just don't look at it, don't watch it, don't listen to it, and go away. But you're welcome to let me know down below. But as for everybody else who I think you're cool, let me know what this makes you feel. And please let me know if you're as scared as I am if this continues to happen. So, thank you. Sorry for being so... But it just needed to happen. And Rafa, you're a terrific artist. I wish I could be as good as you. And I do hope that whatever happens later in the future, you don't get reamed for it. I hope that DC has your back better in another way. I hope the next time you'll just let it pass through and you should be fine. Okay? But as for now, just stay safe, whatever, and keep doing what you're doing because you're an awesome artist. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you later.